So I found another one of those bodies, so I figured I would start recording right here. I'm still working my way through trying to clear out some of the towers, the watchtowers and stuff, and the roadblocks, just so we can get to Deathstroke, but I figured I would start recording here just because we have one of those bodies.
Alfred, I found a fifth victim.
I feared you would, sir.
So we'll start off on the hands. It's always some kind of... it's on each level. Why can I not... oh, there. Though maybe
I've seen that
hidden.
pattern of scar tissue before. It's a bite mark. Analyzing its radius points to a species of Selachomorpha. This particular variety of shark is only found in the waters off the coast of North Gotham. The victim is fitted with an ocular prosthesis. This specific type of medical-grade acrylic was used only once during a trial 5 years ago. Signs of trauma to the upper arm. At some point, titanium screws had been implanted to repair a fractured humerus. Alfred, the victim's name is Lisa Mendez.
She had quite a troubled upbringing, sir. Orphaned age 9, foster homes, drug abuse. She developed a talent for surfing, hence the shark attack. Tragically, it's also how she lost her boyfriend. She was working for a Christian charity in Tucson, Arizona, when she went missing.
Do the details of the disappearance match with the others?
They do indeed, sir. Also, your request to cross-reference the parks and playing fields has proved fruitful. I've come across some leasing documentation that appears to have been falsified. Someone is attempting to cover their tracks.
Find out anything you can, Alfred. We couldn't have done anything to prevent these deaths, but we can still save others.
Alright, back to the towers. As you can see, I'm still working through Founders Island right now, but yeah, it's gonna take a while and they're all kind of boring, so when I find something interesting, I'll start recording. Until then. So I'm back again. I found another body. The reason why I found it was because I was actually coming to disable this tower over here, and then there's a roadblock thing over here, so I figured I would record all three in this video.
Alfred, I've discovered another body.
6 victims, Master Bruce. When will this nightmare end?
When will it end? Alright, let's have a look at the skin. Nothing's ever on the face for the skin. Oh, there we go.
This wound is relatively fresh, inflicted while the victim was still alive. Abrasion to the epidermal layers confirms the somewhat crude removal of a tattoo.
Looking at the muscle layer now. There we go. Is that appendix?
The position of this scar indicates the victim underwent surgery to remove one of their kidneys.
And let's get in there further. Oh, there we go, in the head.
A plate made of tantalum, used here for a cranial fracture, most probably the result of a boxing accident. The victim's calloused knuckles would only be acquired by a professional fighter. Alfred, the victim's name is Ella Montgomery.
It appears the kidney was donated to a twin sister who unfortunately died. This seems to have been the catalyst for her boxing pursuits, and hence the cranial injury. She went missing in Huntsville, Alabama.
Cross-reference this with the others. See if it fits.
It does indeed, sir. Sending you the information now.
The Circus of Strange. Its route recently took it through all the locations where the victims went missing. Get me a list of associated names.
The circus is run by a rather suspicious fellow named Laszlo Valentin.
Search for any properties owned or leased by the suspect.
Records show Mr. Valentin used to lease a beauty salon here in Gotham, but the lease expired shortly before construction began on Wayne International Plaza.
Send through the location. It's time to end this.
Nice. Alright, and this stuff is still rather boring, so
everything we need to know about Batman. We can
not much good to record here. Just show the progress so far. I am all done in Miyagani Island, and now I'm working on Founders Island, because there's only 2 left. And there's one right in front of me. And then Bleak Island, I may record the last one, but yeah, then we've got, so that will be all of that done. So I can't complete this, even though I've got the whole thing. I guess the last one is fighting Deathstroke. I am 75% done here, and I haven't even started this one yet, so yeah, I'm just gonna record here and there, and just to show some of the progress. I figured I would record the Perfect Crime one, just because they're just random. They just as soon as you hear the music, you gotta find where the hell they are, and then yeah. So I figured I would just record those as I find them. They're just random all over the place, but it looks like we may have a lead on it, so I may record that afterwards. But yeah, let me just clear some of these things, and then I'll see what I'm gonna do after that. Catch you in the next one.
Mr. Langs.
Alright, we are on the last watchtower, and then we have all this shit left to do. The worst thing about this stuff is it's like it shows you where a couple of them are on the radar, and then there's like 3 in each left that it doesn't tell you. Now, these watchtowers aren't too bad because you just get to a high point and you look for the red lights. They're either the big flying drones, or they're literally these little things on the sides of the buildings. But anyway, let's get in there and take care of this. See how many enemies are left. There's a big machine gun dude. I want to use a disruptor.
At least you can see Batman coming.
On him. Can I hack that? Oh great, that dude just comes out of nowhere. I got no more disruptor rounds left. Alright.
I saw a body chained to a wall earlier. This town's better off covered in gas. The hell is he's over there? Come on! What the? God, he's using smoke. Batman's still here.
Nice, dude down. Turn around, damn it. Some of the turning around animations are... It doesn't happen.
Forget this. I don't need a drone to beat you.
It's like you want to turn around and he doesn't.
Going for the control panel. Need backup.
Yeah, so I've got a lot of points and everywhere, and everything's getting pretty much close to max out, but let us use this explosive gel on the last one of these.
Sir, the preparations are complete. Knightfall is ready. I will leave it for you to decide when it's time to come home.
Thanks, Alfred.
Wait, what? Knightfall is ready?
This is more like it. Gotham went to sleep after Joker died.
Let's have a look. So we got 26 points left still. Like I said, I've upgraded pretty much everything. Let's just get that just because. I'm curious what he means by Knightfall is ready. Let us. So we still got 4 things left to get. I think. Let's have a look at the quest wheel. So we got 100% on this. Activate Knightfall protocol. I wonder why I couldn't get 100% in this. But I got 100% in this. Maybe he's Deathstroke's last 16%. I kind of just want to activate it and be done with the game, but you know what? Screw it. Let's activate it.
Alfred, send the Batwing. I'm heading to the GCPD rendezvous point.
Very well, sir.
Overshot it. Let's see what this does.
I ain't never had so much fun.
This is Vicky Vale for GCN reporting live outside Wayne Manor, following the dramatic unmasking of billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne. That's him! Are you still rolling?
Are you sure you want to do this, Master Bruce?
I've got to. It's the only way to protect them.
Very well.
We just saw Bruce Wayne, now known to be the masked vigilante Batman, enter his home, refusing to come.
This is how it happened. This is how the Batman died.
Oh, well, that was the ending of the game. All right. Well, I kind of expected it to be the ending, and even though I didn't finish off Deathstroke there. I just didn't want to go around the whole city again just to find those blocks, those roadblocks. It's nice when it's got the radar, but when it doesn't and you can't really make out where the enemies are, you're literally flying around all over the place. It took me hours to find some of these watchtowers and even those bodies. You hear the music and you try to find it, and you're roaming around for like 20-30 minutes just trying to narrow down where the hell the music is, even though it kind of, you have to face the direction that it's coming. And if you got surround sound, I guess it makes it a lot easier because you just kind of go in the direction that it's right in front of you. But yeah, the sound just kind of throws you off a little bit. But yeah, anyway, the game was really good. Really enjoyed it. I thought the combat was really cool. Some of these enemies we never encountered, like this guy, Killer Croc. Is it Killer Croc? Yeah, anyway. It would have been nice to have some of the characters if this is one of the last Batman games. I did hear that they've announced a new one. Don't know if it's the same company, Rocksteady, or if it's a new company that's making it, but it's probably going to be for the next-gen consoles, the PS5, the Xbox, whatever the hell they're calling the Xbox One now. But, yeah, I'm a PlayStation guy, so I will, well, PlayStation and PC. But, yeah, these games I tend to play on PS anyway. So, yeah, I like the game. I enjoyed it. I thought the fighting was really well done. It's just so many buttons. So many. Like, in one encounter, you could end up using, like, literally 90% of your skills that you got in order to kind of complete it. And it was just, I found it was very tough in some of the fights to kind of get the button pushes off, especially in time. And then sometimes you're like, you see the counter button, well, the counter marker coming up, and you hit it, and it doesn't hit. Or, as I mentioned in that last part, when you throw the smoke bomb, it kind of locks you in place. So it's like I'm trying to turn around, and it's not letting me turn, so I can't see the enemy as he's kind of strafing around me. Anyway, I like the game. I've liked all the Batman games. I thought some of the combat was a little tedious, especially with all the button pushes, but I mean, it gives you variety. There's no one way of completing the game. So yeah, I like the sandbox games as well. You just kind of do what you want to do, and then you just continue towards the end, and you know, when you feel that you're done with the game. So yeah, definitely 8 out of 10 for sure. 8 to 9 out of 10. There's so much to do in the game, and then there's expansions and DLCs that are still left to do. I just wanted to finish off the game because it's on my bucket list of games that I picked up and I just never got around to playing. So here's another one off the list, and yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. I can't wait for the next one. Hopefully I'll be able to play that one when it comes out on my YouTube channel, so that'll be kind of cool. But yeah, on to the next. There's a whole bunch, so I've got a whole bunch of games lined up that I've got that I just haven't played. Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor, those games, the Lord of the Rings games, I've got. The fighting is apparently similar to this Batman game, where there's a lot of counters and attacks from one enemy to another, but that one has some, this enemy was a bitch. This friggin' mutated Joker. I hated him. But yeah, I've got all those Shadow games to play, and there's the new Marvel Avengers game coming out within the next few days. So yeah, I've got that to get to as well. So what I may end up doing is play the Avengers game, and then on the side just play something else. So at least I have more than one game of content on my YouTube channel. I know a lot of you aren't really focused on some of these older games, but you just never know who you're appealing to until you get some feedback. And yeah, I'm just waiting to get that correspondence back from you guys. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Until then, I'll let these credits run out, and once again, take it easy. Catch you later.